What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I took a little bit of a much needed break, needed a reset, recharge, and so my channel is going to be going through so many changes. Now the name Grow with Geegee is true, and please believe it, remember it, and let it stick with you, because I am not going to be the same person. I am on this constant pursuit of happiness and joy and finding, things that make me happy and finding ways to live this life that we're living. And so it's been a very exciting and very busy 2 weeks that I've had off, and I'm really ready to get back onto it and get back onto sharing everything with you guys here on this outlet. So thank you for being patient. Life is ever changing and moving, and sometimes you just have to stop and enjoy those moments. And so I am currently working on stopping, smelling the roses, enjoying the moments, and living a little more. My little break, I was trying to think of things that make me happy and things that I enjoy and things that I do by myself. And so self-care to me means things that make you and only you happy, things that are going to benefit you and only you, like buying a plant for the house and watering a new plant, introducing a new green to my house. And those are the little things that make me happy. And it was just my birthday. My brother bought me a new fig plant, so I'm so excited to replant it and find it a beautiful home in the house and make sure to love on it and make sure to grow it and make sure to nourish it. And so those are things that make me happy. Another thing I like to do for self-care, I like to read. And when I read things that are gonna benefit my soul. And so I'll read into my horoscope, I'll read into energies and how to channel different feelings and different emotions. And I am very much so an emotional person. The reason why things have gone bad for me in the past is because I felt a need to hide my emotions and to combat them with other things. And when you throw things on the back burner, the problem only gets worse and the pain only gets deeper. And so I am, as a 26-year-old woman today, learning how to channel and work through my emotions. And so, as a lot of you know, I did lose my dad 3 years ago, and that's super hard for me still. And losing somebody you love so suddenly is something like you can never explain. You can never explain it in words what it is, especially when people don't understand it. I say this because it's true, and sometimes we don't know how to deal with our feelings, our emotions, and we throw things on the back burner, and later on it'll come up, and it's never a good thing. Self-care to me means admitting your feelings, admitting your emotions, embracing them, and making them yours. And so if you feel strongly about something, you don't have to beat yourself up about feeling strongly about it. You should feel the way you feel, and if you feel like you can't feel what you're feeling, you're completely wrong. And so it's just something that you have to deal with, and whether you want to deal with it or not. But if you don't deal with it, it'll end up okay, Belle. If you don't deal with it, it'll just end up crippling you later. And so I am still learning and dealing with coping with my loss and trying to find myself through my grief and through my everyday emotions and everything that's going on around me. And so self-care comes into play so much with this, because I always say this, but if you ain't right within, how you gonna win? I'm always and forever gonna work on this part of me, because it's something that's happened and I need to learn how to deal with it. And it doesn't mean it's ever gonna be easy, but every single day that I make an attempt or a strive to come a little closer to healing and to being able to talk about it, I know it'll get easier. So if you're going through something like this, know that you're not alone, and you're entitled to your feelings, and you're allowed to cry. And if people make you uncomfortable for crying, tell them to go away. Every single day is a new chance to turn your sadness into something positive and something good. And so that's what I'm constantly trying to do. But to be real and to be honest, that's That's my biggest battle within myself. And not to neglect myself and not to neglect my feelings. And you know, I preach this a whole lot and I'm always working on it. So I just want to let you guys know that if you're going through something like this, you're not alone, and you would never know people are going through things because nobody ever talks about the bad, or nobody ever talks about how they deal with things, or how they're gonna combat this, or how they're gonna make the situation better, you know? Glacier effect, you know, you see people's finished product and you're never able to see the process, and I want to do that. I want to do something different with that. And I'm not in competition with anybody and anything or anyone, nothing like that. I'm trying to find me, happiness within me, and you know, it comes differently for everybody. The reality is that everybody goes through things, and not everybody shares those things that they go through, but just know that life is never perfect and it's always changing, and who you are and how you deal with things says so much more about you. So I would focus on you, yourself, and growing as a person before you focus on comparing yourself to anybody else. And that's another thing that I really try to emphasize on with my self-care, is that this is my journey. You know, for now, self-care is #1 important for me right now on my list of priorities, and I really hope that you guys can benefit from this video and know that if you feel the same way of anything that I went through, you are not alone. I'd love to show you guys who I am, how I do things, and as much as I love to share when I'm winning and when I am doing really awesome, cool things, I have to be real with you guys and also share when I need a reset button and when I need a reset. How do you guys self-care? I gave you guys the lowdown on what I do, but I'd love to hear what you guys do for self-care. Please let me know in the comments below. Totally looking forward to seeing what motivates you guys and how you guys self-care. Thanks again for watching and tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell button right here so you can get post notifications when I post. I will be posting a lot more regularly now that I'm completely back, so make sure to stay tuned in with me and don't miss out. Thanks again, guys. See ya.